Hey guys, it's me, Peyton, your friendly neighborhood wardrobe stylist, and I wanted to go live today and just talk about what I like to call my finishers. I am a virtual wardrobe stylist as well as a wardrobe stylist in person, and I work for rock stars in real life and rock stars online. And I've noticed over the last few years, especially in COVID times, about what people are struggling with when it comes to getting dressed. What people are really struggling with is, well, a lot of things, but we can talk about all that in a little bit. The number one thing that I'm really noticing is that a lot of people are struggling with when to finish getting dressed. And they struggle with, okay, I put on my shirt, my pants, and my shoes. Aren't I dressed? And they're missing those things that make them feel really polished and put together. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys today some of my favorite things that make me feel polished and put together, and just another super cute little woo woo thing that we're going to touch on at the end of this. If you guys watched my last live stream, thank you so much. The denim days, I just wanted on the record, I got my other two pairs of jeans in that I ordered. Oh my God, they're game changers. I'm currently wearing one of the pairs right now, and I kept the tag on so I could tell you guys. Ooh, I kept the tag on and then tucked it into my waistbands. Hold on. We will see. They do fit very nicely. So these are the Porter Blue skinny jeans that I posted in the last group, or the last live rather. And these are the Heartbreaker skinny. And I am obsessed with these. So I'm going to give this a few minutes to build an audience. And I realized I should have put a little more lipstick on before I went live, but it's real life. I've never said that I was going to be this very polished and put together streamer. We're just going to hang out and chat. Um, it looks like one of the products that I wanted to share with you guys is sold out, so that is a bummer. This is, let's see, I'm not going to present that one. So the big thing that I want to talk about is when to know that you're dressed, and that's what we're really going to be focusing on here in the beginning. But it's 11:59, and I did say I was going to start right at noon, so I'm going to give it a few seconds. I also realize it's Tuesday, and I'm hoping that I can catch a lot of you guys during your lunch break, if not during the replay. And Tuesdays are my Mondays, so I've already done some virtual styling sessions this morning, and I have a couple more to do this afternoon. I have a fitting tomorrow that I'm really excited about. And if you guys want to watch the process of that custom piece get made, you can go find those on my TikTok, my Tickety Talk, the clock app. Yeah, here's the tag for the jeans that I shared them in the last live, but I finally got them in and I'm obsessed with them. So the last live that we did, we talked about denim, which is one of the foundations, building blocks of a solid, good closet. And I think that a lot of people touch on the here's your foundation, here's your capsule closet. And what they're missing is, yes, that is a very important thing to have. You need to have the capsule closet with all the foundation pieces, your basics, your good denim, your basic shoes, your basic tops, your little black dress. They're all foundation staples for a reason, but we don't really put a lot of effort on the finishing pieces. We kind of expect people to go into the wild, wild west of Pinterest and just figure out what they like and go from there. So I am going to be sharing some of my favorite, what I call outfit recipes. I think that when a lot of us are struggling with adding things for our wardrobe, it really helps to think about our closet as our refrigerator or our kitchen in general. So I always tell my virtual clients when we're in the process of building a closet together, what I call the working wardrobe, which is kind of like a capsule closet, but it's got a little more room to breathe. Everything works for you and it works together. So that's what I really like to focus on. What happens is a lot of people just stop at the foundation pieces and they don't add things that show their true personality or add those things that make them feel cool or polished or put together. So I'm going to give you my outfit recipes. I always relate having your great foundation pieces to, like, you have flour, you have butter, you have eggs, you have garlic, you have onions, but you have nothing else. And we need those things. They're in almost every recipe, but we can't really eat just onions and garlic. You know what I mean? We need to have spinach. We need to have pasta. We need to have things that are going to be interesting to make a dish. So I call them outfit recipes because they're extremely easy. And my general rule is when you are getting dressed and you don't know whether you should stop or not, I say this, 4 pieces is an outfit. 6 is a look. So 4 is like you did the bare minimum, you got dressed, good job, you're ready to go. You're ready to show the world your face. 6 pieces is like, oh, she's doing something. And a lot of people are like, well, I am a minimalist. You can still go buy this and be a minimalist, and I'll show you how. But 6 for me is like, she is on it. She is doing her best. She is thriving. So I want to kind of break that down. I'm going to start dropping in a couple of my favorite pieces into the chat. And hey, Shoebug, how are you? If you, welcome. I don't know if you're new here or not. I'm Peyton. I'm a wardrobe stylist. If you guys also have any style related questions, and it might be not related to what I'm sharing, I'm here for you for the next half hour. I'm so happy to answer those questions. So let me share with this. My favorite thing to have in the wintertime is a statement coat. So what I like about a statement coat is I could do a black turtleneck sweater, black jeans, and a black boot. 3 very great basic pieces, but then throw something like this on. So this is a faux fur coat, which I love. It's in a leopard print. I think it's beautiful. It's on sale today. What more could you want? Leopard is a neutral, so it can be worn with brown. It can be worn with black. It can be worn with any color under the sun. And it is a statement. And what I like about having a leopard coat in my wardrobe is that I could wear a very boring otherwise outfit and throw that on top of it. So that's kind of one of my favorite things to be able to just throw on. If you're not a leopard fan, this is another brand that I really enjoy. This is called Unreal Fur, and it's faux fur because we don't wear new fur, but it's not just like a crunchy acrylic. It's beautiful. And what I also appreciate about having a faux fur coat in your closet is you can dress it up. You can wear this coat out to like the symphony. You can wear it to a black tie event with a gown underneath it, or you could go the Kate Moss route and wear it with like last night's hair and a band shirt and jeans and a boot. That is one of my favorite things to put in everyone's wardrobe is a statement coat. So whether that's a fur one or whether that it's something else of that sort, I love the faux fur coat. I wear mine on a regular basis. It is something that I live for. If you do not live in a climate where you need a big coat, I totally get it. I'm a fan of a blazer. So I'm obsessed with this one, this All Saints Astrid double-breasted blazer. Little nerdy side bit, Astrid is the name of the Beatles' first stylist. So you know me, I gotta love that. I'm a huge Beatles fan. So what I appreciate about the modern blazer as opposed to the blazers we were seeing 10 years ago, the shrunken and tailor blazers, these are more oversized. They're more cool. They're meant to be worn just kind of like the way that it's worn here in the picture with the model. It's just thrown on. And a lot of people get wrapped up in their heads like, I cannot wear a blazer outside of the office because the blazer is office clothing. And to which I say, it's just a jacket. The same way that a skirt is just a bottom or a boot is just a shoe. It's just a jacket. So I wear my blazers all the time. I love having a gray blazer because then you can have the contrast between a black shirt underneath, or you can wear it with something lighter. I personally love, once again, referencing Mossy here, Kate Moss is the queen of cool band shirt, blazer, jeans, and a boot or something else of that sort. So that's another, if you live in a climate where you don't necessarily need to have, a jacket of that sort, I'm here for it. Let me talk to my people who are what I call shiny shoppers. I'm going to give you guys a little story. So when we bought the house that we're in now, we were kind of desperate. We needed to get into a house immediately. Our landlords from our previous house were selling and we were not able to purchase it. So we needed to find somewhere to go within a month. And we were living in a house that had 3 bedrooms. So there was a music studio and our bedroom. And then I had a dressing room. And the dressing room was full to the brim. It was like 4 garment racks and 3 bookshelves and 2 dressers. And it was packed. And it would take me an hour and a half to get ready every single day. And I was really only wearing like a third of what I had, but I liked it. I wanted it around and I thought it was fun. What I would do though is I was not being intentional about what I put in my closet. And I had like really fun bell-bottom pants and statement jackets like I just showed you. And I had sparkly tops and pussy bow blouses that were patterned. And then I realized, like, I'm really not using all these ingredients to the best of my ability because I don't have those foundation pieces. So you might fall under that category where you're the ooh shiny shopper and you like want a recipe that's easy to follow, but you don't have the baseline ingredients. And this is so funny. I had at the time like archival Halston gowns and like Bob Mackie sequin dresses, but I didn't have a black t-shirt because I was an ooh shiny shopper. I went out and I bought a black long sleeve t-shirt. And it was a little more expensive than this one. And I felt so stupid because it was like, I know clothes. I love style. I love fashion. I know that I need a black t-shirt. I didn't realize like this is going to free up so many things. If you are the ooh shiny shopper where you have all the maximalist pieces already, it seems like it's unsexy to be like, I have to buy a black t-shirt. This freed up so many things in my closet. This is the olive oil of recipes. Like, you need a black long sleeve t-shirt to free up the space for, here's what I would do. I would do the jeans that I have on right now. These are the Porter Blue, the ones that I just showed you, the Porter Blue Heartbreaker Skinny. These are the ones from the last live stream. I would put these with that NYDJ top, that leopard coat, and I would do something a little different. The other thing I want to talk to you about is basics and what those look like for every individual person. So I would put these boots with that look. And here's why this boot could be considered a basic for me. I'm going to tell you another story while we're here and we're all friends. When I turned 25, I went through this like quarter lifestyle crisis. And I thought, I have to have all these foundation pieces. You know, you see all the videos and the articles of like, here's the top 25 things that every 25-year-old should have in their closet. And it was the ballet flat and the black turtleneck and the black jean and your basic white button up and all these things. And I bought those and I was finding more ways to incorporate those into my wardrobe. The one that really was hard for me to understand was the trench coat. I was given the opportunity to purchase a very beautiful Burberry vintage trench from a dealer friend of mine. I paid $30 for it and I thought, okay, I have my trench coat. I have a fully fledged adult closet. And I never reached for it. I'd go and put it on thinking it would look good with an outfit and it just didn't feel right to me. And I'm like, but I know I need one. Everyone says that I need to have a trench coat. I went to a yard sale a few months later and found a leopard trench coat, furry leopard trench coat. And I tried it on and I went, that's why. That is why. The shape, the weight, it all clears stuff up. And the leopard print was something that I really resonated with, clearly. And it freed up so many more things in my closet. And I realized basics don't have to be just the basic. They don't have to be just black. They don't have to be just neutral. Every single person has their own version of a neutral. And we kind of have a color palette that we inherently are drawn to of around 5 to 10 different colors. One of my 5 to 10 colors is this olive green. So what we need to be able to look at is, okay, I know I need an ankle boot that's going to get me through. This is what I'm going to put on with my basic jeans. This is what I'm going to put on with my basic top. This is what I'm going to put on with my version of a trench coat. And the silhouettes are going to be those classic things that go well together. They create ease, but they're going to feel authentic. And that's the really big thing that we're missing out on in the conversation of basics is, does it feel authentic? And sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes the answer is no. I also want, here's those jeans. Here are the Porter Blue flares that I dropped in the chat, or excuse me, in the live stream, the last live stream. I wore these out Saturday night to a concert. And what I appreciate about these is that these jeans are solid. They are sustainable. They are very structured, which I really appreciate. So they give a really nice contour to the body. So this is a check mark off the list for me of having a flare jean that I feel comfortable in. The pockets on this are big enough to fit an iPhone in them. So a lot of venues now are not letting you bring bags in. This was incredible. My number one complaint about women's clothing is that there's never enough pockets. These were fantastic. So this would also be something that I could then wear look at this. I'm trying to bring everything back into creating a perfectly curated closet. I could do those pants, the black t-shirt, the green boots, plus the furry coat, which is very similar to the one I'm wearing in the cover photo. These things can all be worn together. They can all be worn multiple ways. And I really appreciate that. I want to talk about flat statement shoes now, because I think that the loafer is having a moment. The loafer is the new ballet flat. It's having a comeback, but I really like the slip-on mule versions of them. So I want to talk about this. I love a mule because of the ease of it, because it does look sophisticated, and because it elevates the outfit you have on already. So for instance, after I do my Zoom styling sessions today, after I leave you guys, I'm going to have to run some errands. And we've been snowed in for a little bit, so I'm probably going to go walk. And I don't want to wear sneakers, because I don't want to wear sneakers and then walk in somewhere while I'm cute everywhere else. I love a mule for that. Like, the post office is right down the street. The coffee shop's right down the street. I can have anything that I'm wearing, regardless of the seasons, because it's now about 50 degrees here now. I could throw those on with a t-shirt. And so if I have on a t-shirt, the jeans that I have on right now, those shoes, I just need one more piece of clothing to be dressed. I need one more piece to be dressed. So let's say I would do jeans, that t-shirt, these shoes. I would then probably do, these are on here and I love them, these. So there's my fourth. I love a yellow aviator because you can wear them inside. So I have a pair very similar to this, and I wear them all the time. I get so many compliments on them. They add this element of, like, I know that I'm cool and I want you to see my eyeballs, but an aviator is also a very classic thing to own. So regardless of whether or not you get these, you're going to really benefit from having the silhouette in your collection. So if you want to go the basic black route, these are on sale for $26.50, so I'm probably gonna snag me up a pair because mine are falling apart from another brand. So here's what I would do. I love wearing the yellow glasses with an army jacket, because the yellow and the green contrast each other. So I do black t-shirt, army jacket, yellow glasses, these jeans, and then those loafer mules, because they're so cute. I really do love them. And that's a great example of a basic but elevated. So do with that what you will. I also want to talk jewelry, because a lot of people really struggle with jewelry and accessorizing. And jewelry is something that's incredibly personal. Like, there's certain stones that mean stuff to people. There's birthstones, there's healing stones, there's some people prefer white gold or silver, some people prefer yellow. Like, there's so many different things. Some people feel really comfortable with a bunch of statement rings. Some people don't feel that way. Some people like big statement earrings. Some people don't. It is a really fun way to expand on your personality, and it's a really easy way to kind of have your own calling card. So what I like about jewelry is, one, it finishes your outfit. It shows the world that you meant to get dressed today. I meant to see people. I put on a shoe. I put on a sunglass. I put on a piece of jewelry. I wanted people to see me today. And I love being able to throw on a t-shirt and jeans and some rings and call it a day. These are some of my favorites. So this is lapis lazuli, which has its own there's its own healing properties. It's all really great. We can talk about that in a little bit. And then these are some of my favorite studs. And I did a whole live on just the studs that I got. They are simple. They are elegant, but they are unique. So it's not just like I have a gold stud with a diamond in it. I have a celestial stud, which I clearly am a fan of the stars. The other thing that I think that a lot of people would get a lot of use out of is this link necklace. What I like about this link necklace is it sits right about here. So you can wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. You can wear it with a dress. I would love to see this with a t-shirt and that blazer that I showed you guys. That would be adorable. Like ankle boot, tight jeans, t-shirt, that necklace, that blazer. What I like about this is it's substantial enough to stand on its own, so you don't have to layer things with it, but you totally could. You could layer a longer necklace and let this lay flat, and you could add some interest right there. Or you could do like your hair scraped back, and you could do a cute earring with it. It would be so, like, here's what I would love. Okay. ideally, I would love to see someone with their hair slicked back, with these earrings, with the big gold necklace, and this ring. So we're already at 3. Gold necklace, tiny hoop earring, and that ring. T-shirt, that blazer, the white shoes that I showed you, and jeans. Like, I really want to see this outfit on somebody. I think it'd be adorable. Oh, I didn't show the shoes. Here are the shoes. So these are the shoes that I showed before, just in a white. And what I like about a white shoe is that they're unexpected and that they're still pretty classic and easy to wear. But can you imagine how adorable it'd be? Like, you know, gold necklace, tiny gold hoops, hair scraped back, white gold ring, or the gold ring with the white pearl, but just like a t-shirt and jeans and a blazer, because like you're just too cool. It would look so good. I'm really here for all of this. Hey, Jessica, welcome. Once again, you guys, I know that we're getting some people popping on and we're about to be done in a few minutes. But I want to welcome everyone, and I want to open the table to you guys. If you have any style-related questions that aren't about what I'm talking about, let me know. These are the jeans that I wore in my last live stream. They are the ultimate basic, modern but classic. I love these. I love these so much. They fit great. The pocket placement is everything. These are the jeans that I would put with that outfit I just talked about. It's very French girl. It's very like, ugh, can't be bothered, but I'm just so cool on my own. If you wanted to like really funk it up, you could do band shirt plus the jacket and then really just kind of go for that I'm a model off duty look. I want to talk about a couple other things that I'm really enjoying right now in general. I did a live on this blouse. This is an NYDJ bow blouse, and it can be worn 2 different ways. So here's how I ask myself if something is worthy of being in my closet. Because my closet, this is my closet. It's not big. That's it. It's just those 2 doors. That's the only bar that I have, like the only hanging bar. So in order for something to make it into my closet, I ask myself, can this be worn multiple ways, and can this be worn with multiple pieces in my wardrobe? And what I like about this blouse that I'm showing you is that you can tie it up with a bow and put a jacket on it and wear it to the office, or you can leave it undone and have like that very cool bohemian undoneness. So I really appreciate having pieces like that to do outfit recipes with. So if the blazer combo is not for you, you could do that blouse, but like leave it unbuttoned and do all the jewelry we talked about. And that's how you can style those things in multiple different ways. The other thing that I think that everyone needs to have in their closet to begin with is a black dress. Here's why I think you need a black dress. I know everyone says the little black dress. I have a dress that is a caftan. Caftans get a bad rap because people think that they are, just something you throw on casually. This one is gorgeous. And here's why I like this one. You could wear a platform shoe with this and a long gold necklace and go to a disco. You could tone it down and wear a more muted, that tiny gold hoop and that ring, and wear it to a wedding with a clutch. You could wear it to a funeral. You could put a leather jacket on top of it and wear a sneaker or a combat boot with it. This is a dress that is going to let you have fewer things of higher quality in your closet. I'm obsessed with pieces like this because I also think that we as a society assign actions and places to our clothing, and it doesn't really let that, we don't get to enjoy them at their fullest potential. If I said to myself, I can only wear fur coats or faux fur coats when I'm going somewhere fancy, I'm really missing out on an opportunity to feel good and confident and cool going to the grocery store. If I said I could only wear maxi caftan dresses to formal events, I'd be really missing out on an opportunity to feel really great about myself with a leather jacket going to a concert. I would really miss out on a lot of opportunities. And I think that it's so ingrained in us to be like, dresses are formal. Blazers are for the office. Heels are only for special occasions. You can only wear nice jewelry for nice things. And we really kind of waste these pieces and we kind of just play small. If I seriously was concerned about messing up everything that I wear on a regular basis and just wore crap, I wouldn't feel confident. I wouldn't feel like myself. And honestly, I wouldn't really want to get out of bed. There are some days where the only thing, especially in this like post lockdown world, that gets me out of bed is, ooh, I could try this outfit today. So I really want to encourage you guys, regardless of whether you want to buy any of the things that I showed you, if there is something nice in your wardrobe or there's something that you want to buy that is nicer than what you're used to, dig it out. Life is too short. Burn the nice candles, wear your jewelry that is really expensive if that's what you want to do. Wear the fur coat to the grocery store. Do not waste these things. They're meant to be worn. Okay, I'm going to get a little nerdy now on something that's not necessarily style related, but it is one of my favorite things. I am a firm believer in setting up your wardrobe or your closet area to be an additional room in your house. So my closet, I just showed it to you guys. It's just those two doors and then another door with like some shelves on it. So I keep my jeans and I keep extra shoes. And I realized that I wasn't treating my clothes with respect because I couldn't really see them. And my ADD brain likes to see everything. I started decorating my closet like it was another room in my house. And that sounds nuts, but what I ended up doing was I put little things in my closet that made me happy. I taped things onto the back of my doors that gave me inspiration. So I have pictures of Bob Mackey's sketches he did for Cher, or I have love notes from clients, or I have things that make me happy. And I had a little bit of room on some shelves. And I'm a big plant person. I collect crystals. I like bringing elements of nature in. So I have these crystals in my closet. So these are the focus ones. And what I appreciate about them is they're for focus and creativity. So even just having like a nice little pretty element from the outside in, I just really appreciate having something really pretty to look at. And if having a full on crystal in your closet is not for you, I want to introduce you to selenite. So this is a selenite polished bowl. And if you are someone who is ADD, you need to be able to see everything that you have and you need to be able to reach it very quickly. So, what I like is having bowls for my rings, for my earrings, for everything else. So, I have a bowl for my silver rings that I wear every day. I have a bowl for my gold rings. I have a bowl for my earrings. And selenite, if you are into crystals, is the ultimate cleanser. So, selenite's essentially salt, don't get it wet. And what this bowl does, if you want to put crystals in it, great. They will charge and they will cleanse the crystals and they will charge it. If you want to even just put your everyday jewelry in there, I have a selenite bowl that I keep these rings in, and that is like every night when I put my jewelry to bed into their little selenite bowl, I set my intention for the next day. So it's like, okay, I'm going to show up and serve tomorrow, and I want to be a vessel for the greatest good. So I take my rings off and the bowl then kind of gives its energy to my rings. I know that's really nerdy. I know that's really woo-woo and granola, but I mean, come on. You guys have met me now. You've done several live streams with me. We know that your girl's a little granola. But anyway, that is I'm going to share all of these things again really quick for those of you that just joined. So there was the selenite bowl. I want to present the little black dress that can be worn on the beach, at a concert, at a funeral, anywhere else. It's going to be one of those things that gives you so much room to play. The blouse that can be worn multiple ways that I'm obsessed with. I seriously wear it like 3 times a week. It can be worn untied. It can be worn tied. It's incredible. The most amazing jeans that I did a full live stream on a couple days ago. I just want to share those again because I am extremely passionate about this brand, sustainable and ethical. I mean, and they fit really great because they don't always happen to be the same. The coolest shoes in the world in white, and I will show them to you in green here in a bit when I scroll through. Thank you for your patience. Like I did say, I'm new at this. I probably want to get this ring for myself. It's a moonstone. If you want me to do a stream where I just break down gemstone jewelry and the meanings behind everything, I totally will, because moonstone has a really nice meaning to it. I really do appreciate moonstone. I do have a big chunk of it. It's hard to find in big chunks. Here are the ultimate hoops for anyone, regardless of their own personal style. This is a classic for a reason. This is the gold hoop equivalent to a diamond stud. Not too big, not too small. Highly recommend it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. The the perfect gold layering necklace, which I'm probably going to order when we hang up. I love gold jewelry. I love being able to layer it. I think I got everything. I'm still trying to find, the boots. I love these. I'm obsessed with these. The boots. And let me find those fur coats for you guys too. Unless they've sold out in the time that we've been on here, which happened yesterday. Ultimate in the coolest. I'm just going to show you guys these. I know that we're over our time, but I wear these all the time. I'm just going to wear them for the remainder of the video. Because I'm sorry. These just look cool. They do. They just look cool. I'm trying to find the fur coats. I think they might have sold out. I think they might have. Because I'm not finding them. Oh, here they are. The leopard one, which you know that I'm all about. The leopard one. She's so cute. I love her. And I'm trying to find, and then this one. I love this brand. If you guys just want to get super nerdy one day, just go research this brand because they're super cool. But yeah, those are everything that I would keep in my closet. That's how I would style them. And I hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope that there's something that you can bring forward into your everyday life. And please, 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 regardless of whether or not you take away anything else from this live stream, please don't let the nice pieces hang out in your closet. Bring them out. Take them to the grocery store. Take them to get coffee. Take them to pick your kids up from school. Please, please, please wear cool stuff. Okay? Glad we had this talk. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, guys. I'll talk to you soon.